Hi everyone, I want to share with you the incredible journey I've had with John Elite's Mental Trauma Cure program. Before meeting John, I had scaled my business to $1.2 million in 18 months. Despite this professional success, personal growth was still a huge challenge due to past mental traumas that subtly influenced my behavior and decisions. One example that vividly stands out is from my childhood. When I was young, I remember trying to help my dad in the kitchen. Despite my good intentions, I ended up making a mess, and in frustration, my parents slapped me 3 times. This incident left a deep mark on me, and as I grew older, I found myself avoiding situations where I needed to help or contribute. This wasn't because I didn't want to help, but because I was subconsciously afraid of being reprimanded or rejected again. Everyone has traumas. You probably have traumas that are affecting you subconsciously, but you're not even aware of it. This is why John Elite's program is so effective, because he shows you exactly what your traumas are and how these have been affecting you. Traditional methods like therapy and medication had been part of my life for managing stress and anxiety, but they only scratched the surface. They helped me cope but didn't address the root of my issues. John Elite's program was different. It helped me understand and confront these deep-seated traumas. His approach isn't just about talking through problems or managing symptoms, it's about healing from them. The training helped me recognize how these past experiences shaped my feel of contribution, and through John's targeted techniques, I've been able to work through the trauma. Now, I no longer hold back from helping others, and it has profoundly improved both my personal relationships and professional collaborations. John Elite's program is better than any therapy or medication I've tried because it leads to genuine lasting change. If you feel held back by your past and want to overcome your traumas to unlock your true potential, I can't recommend John's program enough. It's not just an investment in your mental health, it's an investment in your entire future. Thank you, John, for not just teaching, but transforming lives.
Isn't it awesome that this student, he is a father today? I just found out a couple hours ago as I'm making this video. So I'm posting his mental trauma cure testimonials. I also want to call out the MGTOW, men going their own way movement, that believes this is not worth it. It is very worth it. If he has 15 lays, 5 models, 5 white girls, 2 actresses, 1 foursome, all Daygame, and he married one of the actresses, and she is the mother of his daughter today. And that's the thing, because he has so much skills, the women will never leave you, despite what the MGTOW says. Oh, it's never worth it, so never try. But sometimes you need to put yourself in that situation to get married first, and then afterwards, you have a family, then you'll make more money, rather than thinking, oh, you don't have enough money, so don't even bother with approaching, so just completely MGTOW. I get it. There's a big inflation and there's a tariffs. So Daygame has become a lot harder than before. And people are not actually getting people laid for other dating coaches from these platform scammers, these global game platform scammers. It has been nothing but a scam lately because they're selling all these boot camps. They're boosting it with Tinder shit and night game in third world Latin countries, and my students are able to do this. Afterwards, I'm going to post this other video of him getting 15 lays. 5 models, 5 white girls, 2 actresses. But I just want to say to the MGTOW community that it is worth it. Also, he had this other Indian friend, or half Indian. He started mouthing me off. He says, oh, forget about going to John. You should go to UMP, UFO, UAP. And you know what? I got really angry. So I mentored this student. Very few people get mentored by me. But he was mentored. And he got 15 lays in a row, all 1 to 6 approaches. And Berlin, just 1 approach, same day lays a blonde, turns into a fuck buddy. Seriously. I feel sorry for anybody else dismissing my coaching and going to other boot camps. You will probably not get laid. It is very, very hard. But this student practicing the drills, the body language, all the stuff that you dismiss is not important. This stuff has worked over and over again. Social skills flow drill, whitewash tonality. He'd been practicing drills over and over. Anyways, I'm gonna play his birthday gift, and here's the video. Hater is gonna hate. How come only my students are getting this kind of results? Here's how you get ahead of other Asian dating coach night game companies in 6 to 12 months using Daygame. Getting non-stop Daygame lays with my coaching. Today is my student's birthday and his first wedding anniversary. Let me show you how he achieved incredible Daygame success. But first, you've probably heard about ABCs of low self-esteem, high ego, triggered Asian dating company that love to brag about that their former coach got married. But when you look closer, their results are pretty disappointing. Watch the whole video to find out why. Recently, one of their Asian students got laid for Daygame in an impoverished Latin country like Mexico or Peru. After 2 years of inflation, they haven't gotten anyone else laid for Daygame until now. That's nothing to brag about. It's mostly night game and Tinder nonsense, setting the bar way too low. Let me show you what real Daygame success looks like. This is the story of one of my best students, a Chinese guy, who got laid with 15 women during inflation, including 5 models, 5 white girls, and 2 actresses. And yes, he even married one of those actresses. I also have other students in Mexico who got 5 lays in a row. Before that, he got a white girl from Toronto. Another former ABC of low self-esteem student who got no results with their coaching recently got laid with a white girl that is a redhead for Daygame with my coaching. He also got another lay before with another redhead white girl in the United States as one of their ABC's coaches told him Daygame doesn't work anymore. He told my student to give up Daygame for Tinder and Instagram game. But today is special because it's the first student's birthday and his first wedding anniversary, and I'm sharing his story with you as a tribute. Hopefully it isn't too low vibrational frequency because I have a lot I want to talk about. I'm going to surprise him because he gave me the greatest gift. He got me a $6,000 chatbot for my second website at johnelitedating.com. I wish more people used it. Give the video a like, and I'll post his 4 video testimonials in the future. I'm holding off on sharing them now because most of you have been ignoring these kinds of success stories, as if you're punishing me for being too direct and abrasive. But trust me, if you can ignore this, you can ignore anything. I'll post the rest later. Ignoring or dismissing my laid testimonials doesn't get you laid due to your financial stress, which is not my fault, which I don't have to apologize for if you have mismanaged your money due to ADHD and trying to waste your money to buy things to reduce your depression. I didn't trigger you, your low self-esteem did. When this student came to me, he had already slept with around 75 women, mostly through Tinder and some night game. I helped him add 25 more Tinder lays with the secret Instagram algorithms I teach exclusively in my inner circle. He's also a lifetime member of my program, but I don't count Tinder as true pickup because it isn't Daygame. While tall self-proclaimed high lay count guys count Tinder lays as their student results, Daygame is where the real challenge lies. Just like ABC of low self-esteem Asians bragging about their Latin country lays, anyone can do that with a bit of third world money and status game. It's hardly worth celebrating, but when it came to Daygame, this student struggled. His biggest challenge was breaking out of his shell and getting consistently laid in Daygame, especially with white girls, all during inflation. That's where my Elite Bundle 2 system came in. He didn't need Tinder anymore. We focused entirely on Daygame, and his results were outstanding. Here's a breakdown of his results. 1. Asian lays and models for his first successes. We started by focusing on social calibration and nonverbal communication drills, the foundation of Daygame, pretty quickly. He managed to get laid with 3 Asian models and several other Asian women, bringing his total to about 5 or 6 Asian lays. This was in multiple countries, boosting his confidence and proving that the Elite Bundle 2 system was working. This was his first video testimonial on how he got laid with 3 Asian models and other Asian women through Daygame. I would release these later on because you guys don't care right now, maybe money issues or offended by me. 2. His first white girl ever, a Russian lay. But here's where things really got interesting. He wanted to pull his first white girl. With my coaching, he got laid with a Russian woman through pickup, not Tinder. It was all about social calibration and flirting, not those stupid UFO or UMPDHV stories or non-stop, half-baked sexualization, which got him rejected with her. At first, she rejected him, but I guided him on what to text, and he got her back out. Soon after, they had sex. This was a turning point, proving he could succeed with white women, not just Latinas in third world countries, like ABC of low self-esteem triggered Asians, which is not impressive. This video testimonial shows his breakthrough moment when he got laid with his first Russian girl, a full white girl from pickup. Like I said, this will be released later on because you literally can ignore 10 video testimonials in a row now, but don't blame it on me. 3. He same day lay a blonde woman in Germany. Next, my student traveled to Berlin, Germany, and got a same day lay with a blonde woman in just one approach for Daygame. Also, Berlin, with its socialist structure and laid-back attitude, made for an easy Daygame environment. If you think otherwise, you are brainwashed. This blonde Daygame same day lay solidified his confidence. It also proved my statements right, that Berlin and Thailand are the 2 easiest countries in the world to get laid in, no matter your ethnicity. He got this lay using my arrow science system, maneuvering, then sexualizing to the very maximum, then deal with her sexual objections until she said yes. Here's the video testimonial showing him talking about his same day lay in Germany with a blonde woman. This would be released in the future, or maybe not, if you keep ignoring my video testimonials. But you know it exists at least. 4. The 2 actresses and how one of them led to marriage. But this student wasn't done yet. During a movie shoot, he ended up sleeping with 2 actresses in a public trailer for makeup and wardrobe. One of those actresses eventually became his girlfriend, and later, his wife. Today, they're celebrating their first wedding anniversary. This is the power of mastering Daygame. You don't just get laid, you transform your life. Here's the video of him right before he proposed to his now wife, an actress he same day laid during the movie shoot. I'm not mad at you for ignoring miracles. While companies like ABC of low self-esteem triggered Asians love to brag about a handful of students getting married, or getting a couple of Latin country lays, those results don't even come close to what my students do here. My student didn't rely on just night game or Tinder. He mastered Daygame, which is by far the hardest skill. And he didn't just get laid with any women. He succeeded with white girls too. While ABC students are struggling to get one lay for Daygame, this student in total got laid with 5 models, 5 white girls, had a threesome, and even slept with 2 actresses. Real results speak for themselves. This student's story isn't just impressive because of the numbers of results. It's impressive because he achieved all this during the inflation, one of the toughest times to meet and attract women. Other Daygame coaches no longer can even get students laid during the inflation, posting old bootcamp shit. Their game has long expired, not transferable anymore. He didn't need Tinder anymore. He mastered Daygame with my John Elite Daygame system, getting results that most coaches can't even imagine. From 15 lays, including 5 models, 5 white girls, a threesome, and 2 actresses, to marrying an actress. This is what Daygame mastery can do. In conclusion, they might even have some former Asian coach brag about Eastern European women from Night Game from Europe. But remember, that's a company that simply can't do Daygame, even if the women are attractive for this instructor, but it's never Daygame for some reason. Ask yourself why the mystery method they learned is outdated and lacks the social intelligence for Daygame success. Also, I've helped many other students get married too. I just don't always publicize it. Like one Indian student who got married. But the one I did publicize was this guy. Also, another 5'4" Indian who's currently engaged who will get married before the end of this year, and even a Latino student who got married. He's quite insufferable to deal with, so I won't post his 2024 Daygame laid testimonial with another woman, but it's still a win. Even if it can absolve me from criticizing the Latino mindset for a 2024 video, I didn't post it even if I have it. Another Asian who also got married, but he was married. ABC of low self-esteemed Asians shouldn't even make marriage a talking point when my student results are clearly more consistent. If you're someone who wants to get married one day, 3 months to proficiency bundle is the right choice for you. And to my fellow Asians who don't want to rely on Latin country tours and Tinder, this is your solution. In the last 2 years, ABC of low self-esteem triggered Asians has had one Daygame laid testimonial. My students get real, lasting results. My main intention was to make a tribute video to my Asian student who was married 1 year ago today. I found out it was his birthday and first anniversary last minute. I hope he really enjoys it because I literally took all day to finish it. I would make a cleaner version for the inner circle with less attacking language of other coaches, going into more details for the existing students in my secret society to celebrate with him. He was a great student and he taught me so much. It's always been a win-win situation with him. All because he chose to learn from me and this changed everything about his life. I wish this for everyone else too. If you aren't misplacing blame and anger at me, you are missing out on a fulfilled life of self-actualization and transformation like my other students. If you train with me instead of making excuses, I hope you enjoy the next videos, and to watch the next videos click over there to the right.